Good evening, everybody. Sorry about the delay. There's been a few technical issues. It sometimes happens. I can't log into Facebook on my phone that I do my lives on, so it's a little bit annoying because I have to restart the whole thing, and then it takes time. So my apologies for the delay. For those of you who are new here, my name's Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Cardiff, Auckland. And every Saturday night at 7:30, usually at 7:30, I am here to make a card with you. So tonight I thought we might use some new products. I think last week we used the framed violets set that has a stamp set and dies. So I might use those. But I've also got, which I just put away over here, this new Simply Leaves set, which just went live in July. It's one of the July online exclusives, and it comes with a punch. And so I thought they were quite cute leaves, so that was one of them that I've got for today. Also, I have some quite funky paper, which I think I showed you last week, which has kind of got like a little shimmer line stripe through it. So I thought we might have a go at using some of that with some of our leaves, and that was all I had to show you because we've used the violet paper last week. And thank you to Jill for posting a card. It was really nice to see your colourway. So what I thought we might do is use a bit of this paper with some blending brushes to see how that works, and then just use some of our leaves to create some interest on there. So we're just going to start with some, let me pop you down. Please do say hi if you're here. I know I'm one of those watchers and non-commenters, but it is nice to know if I see that there's someone watching. It is nice to know who's there with us. So let me pop up our thing so that I can start with that's very loud. Let me turn that off. So please do say hello if you're there. I also I think that's all. Yeah. So we're going to use some basic white with the and then maybe we'll go, I was thinking the leaves will kind of go autumnal kind of colours, because they all punch out quite nicely. So a range of different colours, and we'll make a little composition. So I did say, yeah, so let me pop this down for you, and we'll get started. Okay, let's just make sure everyone's in view. We're going to go this way tonight, so we're going to go at 11.5. Let's cut it off, fold that over. So this is our card base. I go 15.85. I find that is pretty close to being exact. Some people are 14.8. 14.85. Some people are 14.8 and some people are 14.9. So either, whatever is your choice. I'm going to go 2 up. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this paper, and we're going to use this as our centerpiece. This is called Shimmering Stripes. It's 12 by 12 and you get 4 sheets from it. Oh, we might use it in Stampin' Club tomorrow. Maybe. So 10.5. I want to use something in the background, so I'm going to go 9.5. We'll put that out of the way. 9.5 by, so that's 1 centimetre, 13.85. Yep. So if I was to fold it, hi Alison. Oh, I didn't score. Oh, no, wrong one. I'm gonna. It has a slightly off-white kind of look to it, so I wanted to put something behind it, which then I'm also going to use as something I can let's go Cajun Glow and some pencil pine. Not timid. Those two, and we'll use some copper clay, not copper clay. That one. What is this one? This one, Cajun Craze. So we're going to use those three colours. Move the trimmer out of the way. No, I won't. I will do one of those colours soon. I might actually change my base too. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I still haven't located my bone folder. Yeah, it's a little bit in the way. I hope it hasn't ended up in the bin. Oh, and there's the one out of there's gone too. This is what happens when you don't put your things away, Kelley. They disappear. There you go. Let me fold that for now. Right, I'm going to go with some golden glow, I think, in the background. Some blue tone. So I'm going to use my yellow brush. I'm just going to grab my, get some of that off. So I don't tend to wash my brushes, but to kind of take off the excess. This one's got quite a lot of excess on it. So just by rubbing that, if you want to, just running them under some cold water or some warm water will get, or a baby wipe. It's coming off of it now. Have you had a nice weekend, Alison? Okay, golden glow. I'm going to squish them in here and use the top. And then I'll just take off. I just want to pop a smidge in the middle like so. And maybe we'll go a bit darker in the middle. Just to, okay. Ooh. So this is plain on one side. Okay, so I have heat that a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to pop that there. That's going to go in there. So we're going to use the leaves. I quite like these. They're a really nice set. And I'll just grab a couple of blocks. And I might. So stamping on here is not going to be very good for us, but if we stamp onto some white with a range of colours. Now, I really liked that one. And I wanted to do that one. I didn't need that last time I used the set. And this little gingamy one's cute. So I might take that one as well. And put that on a block. Okay. What also would be good is I'm going to try, I'll get some of cardstock and do tone on tone stamping, I think. See how that looks, as well as on white. Need a piece of that. And a piece of that. So let's get that out of the way. start with, we've got Golden Glow out, so let's start with Golden Glow. So I might try this one here. Now, when you're using a punch, have a look at how your punch goes. So my leaves need to go sideways with the stalk to the right. So I'm going to punch, I'm going to stamp that there. And these ones don't fit the punch. They're that is a, what do you call it? Hand fuzzy. This is fine. So I'm going to go Cajun Craze. Close that. The bigger one. Where's my bits? My fit in there. Alison, I have your order. I'm going into school tomorrow for a little while, so I thought I'll be heading home probably about lunchtime. So I thought if you're home, I can pop in and drop it off. If you're not, I can do it another day. Yeah, just let me know if that suits. If you're not home, it's not a big deal. Let's just use all of the different leaves. You know, you don't have to clean them in between. So it does just mean I don't have a block. Where's my long block? Oh, I don't have a block because I've put my stamp pad on the blocks and then just left it there. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to stamp this one here, and then let's go polka dots. The last green one. That's right. With the new pads, you have to remember to tap them, not just squish them. Okay, so I'll pop that one on there. Because we might find that we like the solid stamps with the white border. We might like them with the coloured border. Cajun Craze. One more Cajun Craze one. There's my stamps. There it is. Let's go little Cajun Craze. Will that fit on there? Nope. So let's go on the back of here. Little Cajun Craze. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. I think I do. I think I've got it in my messenger. So if I do, I will drop it off for you. Hopefully I'll remember. If I don't, that's okay. Not sure if I got that one. And there. I also have to drop Piper at maybe me at work on Tuesday, so you know It's not like I won't be back around, but I just thought as soon as I might, you know, I could make the trip. Oh, you have your poetry. Is it your poetry tomorrow? Should have known that, shouldn't I? Okay. Move that out of the way. Let's start with the punch. I did that the wrong way. It needs to go that way, so I don't know. If I go that way, part of my leaf is going to be cut off, but that's okay because I can hide that. Let's trim it so that I can get it back in. So I'm just lining that up. Yeah. Who knows? You never know when you need a little piece for a sentiment, so I'm going to keep that. Those two. I think I'm already liking the tone on tone against the white background. I think that would set it off really nicely, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. That needs to be cut out. That needs to be cut out. Absolutely, I can do that. Yes, I will. I've got it hanging by my handbag, so hopefully I'll remember to take it with me in the car. Alright, so we're just going to cut around this. Remember, fussy cutting, you move your cardstock, not your scissors, and that makes it faster and easier for you to do your cutting. Sorry, I just realised I was out of the camera. Oh, it's a bit wide. It's alright. That one. So how you spin your card will determine how quickly or how close your cutting will be to the shape. Okay, is that all of them? I think. Oh no, green ones. I missed the green. Oh, they're both bunches. So again, missed that. If I do a straight cut, then it'll be easier for the leftovers. Oh, that was close. does make it slightly trickier to get it in place. And just, while it's nice and loose, we just kind of move it around. I'm gently pushing it, and that's kind of holding it in place. Okay, and that is that. Move those out of the way so we don't get all muddled. Okay, so what do we think? Actually, maybe put a little bit of white in that one. We go with that one. The bigger ones will have that. Maybe in the middle. Don't also want to hide all of the glitter, do we? Because, you know, glitter is important. Glimmer is very important. Sparkle is important. What do we think? And then I'm thinking there, off to the side for a sentiment. What do you think, Alison? Is that enough? Or do we finish it by putting, no, but then we don't see too much of the yellow. Don't like that. No, don't like that either. I do quite like that one there though. There's only a little bit of green. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, what ribbon? Oh, Peaceful Pine. I've got a bow. I've got a bow already done. Peaceful Pine. Alright, so let's get these down. What I'm going to do is use my glue. Ooh. And then these two can be glued. Hopefully there's enough glue on there. I don't want to lift them up too much. And then I'm going to put glue there. And I'm going to put there, and then I want to pop one of these up. Actually, that one just can be glued. Like so. And then it looks like too much like a tree. But that's okay. Thank you, Alison. Okay, so this set has a few sentiments. I might just do thanks. Thanks is a nice one. I can pop that off to a little something to say hello is really nice. I'm grateful for your kindness and thinking of you often are the other options, but I think I might just keep it simple and go thanks. And I'm going to go with Peaceful Pine. That. And I'm going to try very hard to get that right in the center straight. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. And then do we go there? Pop, if I pop the ribbon there, and then I go there. going to pop the ribbon there. There we go. And one of those blue dots. And then maybe I'll put a dimensional under that to catch those two, because they're just kind of floating there. That way they don't look odd. And then that can go there. And then this can go here. Now the next thing, and it covers up the green too much, doesn't it? Next thing that maybe we use a bit of peaceful pine behind. And 803. 10. And I was going to use the peaceful pine piece, backing piece, to create a label, and so that you cut it out and then you don't see that you've missed it, but you're not wasting cardstock. Oh, there we go. Yes, I like it. I know leaves don't have to be autumnal, but I figured I did one the other night as a card order, and I used oranges and green, but that was just because it was the choice of colour. But I put some copper in there as well, and they looked really quite cool. And it's like, not really my thing, but cool. I was like, awesome. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, so put those all down. Go off my finger from something. Do I cut that down? Yes, I think I do. Just a little bit. I take 1/4 inch that way. 1/4 inch that way, and maybe another. You can always take more off, you can't add it back in. So I tend to go, you're not ever going to use those bits again anyway. So if you cut 1/2 inch as opposed to 1/4 inch, you're not gonna use that little tiny bit that you've cut off. So what about there? There we go. So I'll put some glue at the end and a dimensional this end because it's higher on the other side. Then we're just going to tuck that in there, and I'm going to line it up with the edge of my striped glitter paper. And that is our card for tonight. So, not really a, what do you call it? Just using new papers. So really, if you wanted to make a card, it would really just be to see if you had something that would create a centerpiece like that. Maybe using the technique of tone-on-tone stamping as well as on white. Yeah, but that is my card tonight. So I hope you have enjoyed that. I hope you have a lovely evening. Please do let me know if I can help you with anything, anything Stampin' Up, and I would be happy to help you. Alison, I will let you know if I remember to drop off your stuff or not. And I will see you all next Sunday. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye for now.